Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Relations team will respond immediately. Sing the game and ticket packages are still available for upcoming contests. Head to the nearest ticket or visit us online and get your tickets. A reminder to come out for the water bottle promotion. Every fan will receive a Pistons logo water bottle. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game. Uber bobblehead.
Quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. They're geared up to give their fans a big treat here at home tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat. Hey, Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, a more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. A lot could happen with this team. Good stuff. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. MP out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Kicks it out to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Harris against Williams. Harris misses. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Chicago. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What a bomb from MP. He's just showing off right now.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Shot clock at 6. Sasser gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. draining the triple.
Giddey the pass to MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. MP's got 17 now. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Washington. Pass to Ivey. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, the layup missed.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. He seems to be rushing shots.
And Shams, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same.
Oh, man. Talk about finding change in the couch. How do you get that?
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Durant. Asar Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Marcus Sasser. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. And the foul called on MP. J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. MP is number 1.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Hardaway in at the 1 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. And they call an illegal screen here. Now expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, we sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Holland, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Hardaway passes to Stewart. Pass to Beasley. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Thompson. And Chicago also making a switch. Osumu, he's checked in for Kobe White. Pass to Stewart. Fontecchio with it. Here's Hardaway. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than... And another one!
Hats off to him. I mean, he's got the longest 40-point streak in history.
Unreal. He's been on a scoring binge the likes we have never seen before. Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway's got 4 points this quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beasley with the bounce pass. Hardaway kicks to Holland. Pass to Stewart. Hardaway for 3. Traps in the tray. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And here's MP for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Now MP. Good if it goes. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the game. Half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And that one released in time, but no good. MP's got 46 points.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Pistons.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Pass to Duren. Thompson from long range. Rebound by Williams.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And here is Harris. Back to Sasser. Thompson in the corner to end the run. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Ivy. It's hauled in by MP.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Count it, good.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
MP outside. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Harris. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offensive rebound. Duren, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Giddey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Williams. Harris draws the double. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 6 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
MP way outside. Good, that's another bucket.
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5, how about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson outside. Harris inside. He's guarded by Williams. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Asar Thompson. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Ivy. And it's Beasley in for Marcus Sasser. And the basket by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harris looking it over. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
MP from deep three-point land. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep three-point territory. The shot missing. And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make...
To limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA.
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's bit.
And so Chicago takes this one. And
MP has been slinging 40s like it's nothing lately.
Great win tonight, MP. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
Yo, this game is sad as soul to me. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck I missed that shit? I tried to pass it, but he was holding my character down. Holy shit! Because said no! Oh fucking day! He said,
Get cashed.
He said, "Don't dunk on me," and you still got to dunk on me. He said no. Oh man, that shit was funny. Oh dude. Oh, this game dead ass sold me. My own very own game. Bro, I shot that shit right open and still missed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with my character today? Shit. Nigga big as fuck. Woof.